Peace be upon you, future engineers. Welcome to LWIT Academy. This academy dealing with petroleum and industry information, where I will explain all the process as a series. Every series have episode focus in different topic. My name is Tahar Iman, chemical engineering student at Panel University. I will be you explain step by step all the process for crude oil industry. So let's go. Petroleum and Industry Information Episode 1, Crude Oil Composition. We start this series with very important and basic topic to get more information about the operation of oil industry, which is knowledge of crude oil structure, and to be a correct start to enter the world of our new engineers, for students and those interested in oil industry. Many people asking why we need to study crude oil formulation. Studying crude oil formulation in details is very important because it helps us in studying the properties and specification of petroleum products and the correct control of operational condition and design of refinery units in oil refinery. So crude oil, as we know, is a natural substance extracted from geological formation in the ground. It constitutes a mixture of hydrocarbons, which is paraffins, naphthenes, and aromatics. Most of this it's present the most compound, and the rest present sulfur, nitrogen, oxygen, and some metals. We will go through it in this presentation. So the compound of the composition of crude oil we can divide to three sections. The first section is organic hydrocarbons, are organic compound that constitute signal bond carbon and hydrogen, and we can divide it to three parts. First, it's paraffins. This is the chemical formula. The paraffin, they are hydrocarbon compound, the atom of which are linked by a signal bond, and they are of high solubility and present in crude oil in three cases at standard condition of pressure and temperature. So firstly, we have gas paraffins. Okay, there are paraffins whose carbon atom in the range from 1 to 4. It's usually dissolved in crude oil. The second one, we have liquid paraffins. It's paraffin which the number of carbon atom from 5 to 17, and we can divide it to two range. 5 to 12, the maximum proportion of the light and the medium section. 13 to 17 represent the largest percentage of lubricant oil. The third type is solid paraffin. These are paraffins whose carbon atom have a number of 17 to 40, such as wax, asphalt, and greases. Okay, now we have the second type is paraffins. Paraffins, it's called closed chain paraffin, and its atom combine with monocyclic, which is less stable than paraffin, and they are found in three form: a monocyclic and double and triple ring compound. The monocyclic form the highest percentage in crude oil. The third type is aromatics. They are closed chain unsaturated hydrocarbons found in the form of monocyclic D or three ring compound as well. Monocyclic forms the largest proportion of aromatics in crude oil, and their percentage increases in light section. Double ring are concentrated in middle section of kerosene. Triple ring, its highest boiling point, which is concentrated in heavy section. They are slow oxidized compound, so their presence in gasoline increase its efficiency. As for gas oil, it's reduce its efficiency. Okay, now the second type is organic non-hydrocarbon compound. which is mean they are organic compound that are not in the composition of carbon and hydrogen. It's mean we cannot find hydrogen or I mean it doesn't constitute hydrogen or carbon in their composition, and most of them have a high molecular weight and high boiling point, so they are concentrated in heavy fraction of crude oil. The most important of this composition is sulfuric compound. As you can read the name, it's mean they are constant sulfur elements in their composition, and they are characterized characterized by being of high molecular weight and high boiling point and flow or and an acidic character, and this composition are distributed involved in crude oil, and their percentage increase in heavy fraction. We can find the sulfur also in free dissolved form in crude oil. There are various compounds like hydrogen sulfide, like sulfides, sulfoxide, and cyclic sulfide. And these compounds have significant harmful effects in oil industry uh, because of their acid properties, which led to corrosion and damage to oil equipment and to being pollutant compound for the environment. The second type is oxygenic compound. There are organic compounds that contain in their composition the oxygen element with high boiling points and are found in the form of organic acid and in the form of a neutral compound with lower percentage of reagent, and their percentage usually does not exist 100%. These acidic compounds are present in the middle section in high percentage. Organic acid that contain from 1 to 6 carbon atom make up most of the organic acid in crude oil. This compound as well have harmful effects. It's make corrosion of equipment and oil units due to the acidic nature of them, and their effect increase with the high temperature, as well as causing toxicity of catalyst due to sediment as a result of polymerization reaction. Third one, we have nitrogenous compound. They are non-hydrocarbon organic compound that contain the element nitrogen, and that are present in high percentage in heavy fraction, as we said before, due to their high molecular weight and high boiling point. Most of nitrogenous compound, uh, most of Most of nitrogen compound in crude oil have basic behave, and few of them are neutral and are present in small proportion in the remainder of atmospheric distillation. They are also compound that are affected. They are also compound that are affected by light and change the color of products. Open exposure to light, and this is compound increase deposits on catalyst in the reactor. The last one, organic metal compound. They are non-hydrocarbon organic compound that contain metallic elements and are present in light percentage in heavy fraction due to their high molecular weight and high boiling point. We can divide it to two groups. First group is zinc, titanium, calcium, and magnesium. They help to stabilize aqueous emulsion in crude oil. Second group, nickel, vanadium, and cobalt, sodium. It's work on already the fire stone in the lining of furnace and the steam boilers. The last section is non-organic compound. It's non-organic compound. Firstly, we have the water. As we know, water with high salt concentration is present in the crude oil, at different concentration, depend on the type of crude oil and the place from where we extracted and the mechanism which we use, and for sure the factors temperature, the water, uh, sorry, I mean pressure. It's depend on emulsified water that cannot be separated by conventional method is considered as undesirable, so that we need to remove it because it's caused great harm to equipment and product, especially furnace and steam boilers, and this lose so we will use our machines if we didn't remove them. So the percentage of water in crude oil should not exceed 0.5 percentage. The source of water in crude oil, we can find it in oil reservoir, which are reached with the oil by pressure of the reservoir, as well as production method by water injection of the well. Okay. And second, we have salts. They are salts of bicarbonate, carbonate, sulfide, and chloride combined with calcium, magnesium, and sodium element, which cause many problem in furnace, exchanger, and steam boilers. We need to remove it as well because they damage in the pipe and loss of exchange in addition to corrosion in pipe and equipment, so it's not good if we keep them in our crude oil. The last one, sediments. They are substances, as you can see here in the picture, like sand, salt, crystals, or iron, which led to clogging of pipe and valve and the filter, as well are cording pipe and other equipment. So we need to remove them. We are finishing our presentation or our episode. I hope that you like it and you got benefit from it. I will leave for you a description in Arabic. If you don't understand anything, you can look on it. And please don't be worried to ask me any question. And for sure, if I got your question, I will answer them. And thank you for your attention. Good luck.